work.
You talk about that face diaper? I'll never forget that shit.
Remember the time that Jimmy was all like, remember the time that, no, that's staying in. Remember the time that Jimmy came over wearing a mask because we told him that Felix had the flu and he's like, oh, I better fucking put a mask on. I don't want to get sick.
Didn't you just tell me last week the mask
And that was pure entertainment for these guys.
I'm not trying to get the flu. And I'm like,
totally
so I used to sell mask with my brother. And because now he still makes like $500,000 a year selling gloves and masks and shit, and to hospitals and all that, and or not even $500,000 a year. I think it's more than that. But anyways, and what was it? Like I still have probably like 1,000 masks here, like KN95s or whatever, and N95s and all kinds of shit. And so then now the only time we use it, like the other day, one of the kids had explosive diarrhea, and my wife was like, "I can't deal with this. I can't do it." Really? And so I was like, glove me, mask up. And it was literally like, here we go. Time to clean this vomit and shit.
You have to put Vicks inside of it too. That's the secret. Because if you don't smell anything, you're just like, oh, this is so refreshing.
I just got the hose, and because we got the shower with the hose, and I was just like...
It's like living inside of a mentholated cigarette at that point.
Ugh, yeah.
But you know what? It works. I worked
and you
in a
can't smell it.
home. I know about smells, and I know how to cover them up. And that covers everything.
I know about dead bodies and how to cover them up. I
learned a trick about nausea. Take one of those rubbing alcohol prep pads and stick that shit right in front of your nose.
Yeah, that's the thing they tell you.
It's a nausea problem.
Morning sickness.
Yeah.
I've never found it works that well. I don't know. I'm just like, wow, now I have a headache.
I gotta try
that. When I did my pH test, they were like, yeah, just hold that right in front of your nose, just rip it off, stick it there for like a couple minutes, you'll be fine. Every time the stupid tube down my throat would hit my gag reflex. It's another one.
You know what's hitting my throat right now? This is like a serious Coca-Cola competitor.
Sparkling ice.
Sparkling ice plus caffeine, dude. This
I can hear your vagina flapping right now.
Oh, dude, it's flapping so hard. Honestly, this is the best shit ever. You know what it is? It's so hard. I tried that. Miranda and I did a blind taste test with Coke Zero, and instant.
It's instant. It doesn't even, the fizz isn't even the same on a Coke Zero.
Okay, so that's where I'm going with this.
It's not supposed to be the same.
All right, I'm listening.
This shit right here nails the Coca-Cola carbonation balance.
The effervescence.
The effervescence, exactly. It like perfectly, which is what I need. I need that throat hit. You know what I mean? I need to
Oh no!
Ask
Don't
Jimmy
say that.
about that.
I was about to say.
Where's Jimmy when you need him?
He's like, I need that throat hit. Where the balls are right on your chin.
This is probably why Jimmy scheduled a second fucking neck surgery. Have you told the guys about that yet, Jimmy?
No, he didn't even tell me about that.
Oh,
I told people that he cares about.
It's not scheduled yet.
It's not scheduled. Your throat fucking is not scheduled.
He tells me all of his medical stuff, and he didn't tell me he's getting another surgery.
Alex, it's a throat caressing at this point.
Better just hang a fucking red light outside of your garage door there, Jimmy.
They're gonna throw a hot dog down his driveway.
God, they are.
He's so stretched out and used by the third surgery.
Look, he's not even wearing his collar today.
I was just saying, Jimmy looks way more comfortable moving around now.
Yeah, like
You're gonna be like, all right, Jimmy, you're all set. We're gonna go ahead and stitch this thing up, and he's gonna be like, no way, Doc. You know how much I'm making pimping this thing out.
No.
Show me the money.
Not another colostomy hole story.
You can tell how well Jimmy's feeling because the way he arches his neck when he says "fuck you" to everybody. Fuck you, like he's back.
Oh yeah.
Yes, he look good. It's right there.
Oh, some movement. He doesn't go like this. Fuck you.
Did you just fart, Jimmy?
I sure did.
Yeah, he's a fucking nasty piece of shit. Jimmy will like purposefully walk across the room to stand next to me while he does it, and his farts smell like vapors that are escaping from a rotting corpse they found in a lake. Like it's the fucking worst.
It's almost like dead kids in a.
It doesn't even smell like shit. It doesn't even smell like poop. It smells like decomposition of human body. Like
he's rotting from the inside.
Babe, you remember?
You know what the best part about that is when I'll do it, I'll do the quiet one, and I'll count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. I'm like, what the fuck's the matter with his nose, man? It stinks. I get to like 2 and he's like, holy fuck.
Remember when we went on that trip with your dad to that Airbnb on the lake? Where was that? What was that place called?
Which one?
The night where we did the Polaroid episode of the active capture.
It was in Bodega Bay.
Remember we saw the dead bird?
Yeah.
But that's what it smells like. It smells like the dead bird. It smells like the rotting corpse.
Dead bird rotting inside him.
Yeah.
Rotting inside his ass.
He's got that disease that guy from the fucking autism doctor show had when he just died because his fucking colon just noped out. That's just
rotting colon.
It kind of sounds like that South Park episode when they were sticking squirrels and gerbils up there.
Yeah, Jimmy bought like this.
What is that?
It's called a Kodak IV2, and it's like a little tiny Kodak photo printer.
Why?
He literally just added that to his spank bank.
Wait till you see.
Now I got some fapping material later, Matt.
Oh, wait till I see what I make out of this.
You have to send him a picture of your feet for that.
Yeah, he's
Cool
like,
as
put your
shit.
feet back on the screen.
Yeah. Let's roll it back to last
Give him
week.
a wiggle so I can check the
let's
consistency.
not.
That's what Boyce is doing on his side of the screen over there. I see him fucking looking back like, yeah.
I don't know what the fuck Boyce is doing. I'm
I
glad
don't know
Boyce,
either. It looks like he's doing, I don't know.
for the first time,
Looking at the screen.
in 2.5 weeks,
Sure.
Boyce does not look like a drug dealer.
This isn't mine. This isn't mine,
It's
but
the hat.
that's what it's
The
gonna
hat
be.
gives no drug dealer.
You changed the photo.
It's the fucking fact that he's not wearing his fucking neon
Pajamas.
onesies.
Pajamas.
What
What's
is it?
that?
What are you showing me? Did you
That's
tape
good.
that
Floating
on?
photo in acrylic.
Tape?
Yeah, that's gonna be. That was a test one. That was just a test one.
How are you gonna? I'm not talking about work right now. He always does this. He's like, "Hey guys,
It ain't work right now. You're
And
not
then we have,
old.
and then we have the
Live?
fucking Laser Source podcast.
Yeah,
And
we're
Jimmy
live,
sits there-
Jimmy.
Oh,
Jimmy
shit.
sits there on the Laser Source podcast like this.
That's not true. You gotta cover your mouth like this.
Half of your face.
Yeah.
My voice
But then
was
we get
bad.
on, then we get on Laser
Yeah.
Source, or we get on E-Stop, and he's like, "So guys, check out all this cool shit I've been
Look at my
doing for work."
floating acrylic.
Save it, man. The
God,
fucking
kiss my
Laser Source
ass.
podcast is in 4 days. You can talk all about it.
Jimmy.
No, it's not. It's in a week.
Yeah.
it's in a week.
it's
Yo,
exactly-
so,
Thursday.
hold
Valentine's
up.
Day's coming.
So I had an idea.
Wait,
Miranda
by the way,
says-
Miranda
it's a
should feel bad
terrible
about
idea.
Miranda
that.
says it's
Listen
not
to
going to
him.
fly, but I think it's going to fly because I know you
Listen to him.
motherfuckers.
It's a terrible idea. Tell
Like
him
shit in a turd storm.
I
Let's
think
hear it.
that Laser Source and E-Stop should just flip next week. And I think we should do a Valentine's Day special of the show.
Everybody bring their spouse
No,
or their significant other.
My spouse will be at work and working on
Yeah.
college work.
boom.
Well,
There's
our
one.
partner, our partners.
Matt doesn't love his wife, and his wife doesn't love him. Boom, there's
That's
two.
not true. I love her. She doesn't love me.
Jimmy,
Even worse.
That's why I hang out with you guys. You guys don't fucking respect.
Jimmy's
and love
fucking
me.
old. Jen goes to bed at like 6, and the only person who's probably
Jen
not going to be there is
works.
Boyce because he's going to be at the local bar getting COVID and drunk.
That's not true. He'll do it outside.
Drunk. What a
do it
Valentine's
outside.
Day.
You have Valentine's Day plans, Boyce?
Probably.
Yeah, you fucking piece of shit. I knew it.
I have a relationship.
So do I.
He's one of those people who like loves his wife and she loves him back too.
All right, so
not
I
even
will
married
see
yet.
you
It's
guys
weird.
on Tuesday, and we'll talk shit about Boyce's love life.
I bet you $50 they're holding hands and being like caring.
That's sad. That's very
And
sad.
we're all like laughing but crying. on the
PDA.
inside. Yeah.
Whatever.
How's,
Alex talks a big game, but I'm pretty sure he collapsed when I was gone.
I did
He
not
was just a
collapse.
mess.
I
He's like,
had-
I don't know what to do.
I had a
You
little
should
baby
literally just look
relying
at the
on me. I
video
kept
from
my
the
shit
kitchen of
together.
him just like crawling along the floor to the refrigerator. Like,
I
my
don't.
God.
I think all he ate was cereal. I think he just
Yeah.
ate
That's
cereal
nothing
for
wrong with
like
that.
5
That's
days
accurate.
straight.
Cereal. I DoorDashed McDonald's once, and then the next 2 days it was so cold that DoorDash closed.
He was like, "What am I gonna
They
it's
do?"
literally-
85 degrees down here.
They
What the fuck?
literally fucking closed.
It was, like,
They're
negative,
just like,
too.
no. They're like, if you want to go out and pick this up, you can go out and pick it up, but we're not driving it to you. They literally turned it off. I've
Like,
never,
unless,
Cold
Rip.
unless the tip was
We don't
like
care about the
$50.
cold.
dude, I've never seen DoorDash close before.
Like COVID, no problem.
Probably didn't have any drivers that were willing to clock in.
Dude, I guess.
Some guy gets into a fucking snowmobile. Wow, wow. Like Alex needs his McDonald's. Wow.
Honestly,
Meanwhile, your McDonald's is ice cold.
I know that you're joking. You're joking, but at the gas station, like 20 feet down the road from our house, like all the time, there's like huge lines of dudes on snowmobiles that like
I'm not
lined up.
like, I know that. I know that's what happens up there.
Yeah,
it's probably Canadians who are just like, let's go for a ride down south where it's warm, eh?
Yeah,
and they're just
I wish we lived that close to the border. We might as well. We deal with enough of the snow, but we have to deal with the assholes still.
Oh yeah, that's fair. All right.
Not enough maple syrup.
Just a little too far from Canada. I'd like to be just a little bit closer. The problem is we have a big fucking lake in the way.
I mean, I guess
gotta head to Vermont.
Who wants to live in Niagara?
Yeah, ooh.
I don't.
Have you guys ever been to Niagara Falls?
I've been to both sides.
Like
it's hilarious because
it's cool.
Niagara Falls is great from
one time. One time.
Yeah,
one
time.
The Canada side is awesome. They got the fucking
beautiful,
lake
and then you come back to like Niagara, United States, and it's like, what's up? You want a fucking hamburger?
I literally feel like I need to wear a flak jacket on the U.S. side of Niagara Falls, dude. Like
it's like you look north and it's like sunshine and rainbows and beautiful weather, and you look over here and it's just like sirens and like.
You don't even you can see it. Like when you're standing on the Canadian side, looking over at the U.S. side. There's
like
no question.
It's like Tijuana.
There's no question that you.
Some guys selling bottle rockets from a cart.
You guys seen the "This Is America" music video? Childish Gambino? That is the Niagara Falls American. What
they
side.
see.
That's exactly.
You drive. Well, that's the thing. When you go to Niagara Falls, you drive through Niagara, is what my dad said.
Yeah,
and we're not even from New York.
Yeah, the park is nice.
I mean, I don't know what you'd stop in Niagara for.
The little national park.
The trash plate.
Right on the edge.
Garbage plate. Yeah.
Right on the edge is nice, and then there's like 3 blocks, very, very small blocks of commercialism that's okay, and then it's just garbage.
Yeah, that's it's like going to Orlando, like where it's like the touristy area, and then there's everything else.
Yeah, the Universal Studios, and then garbage.
Yeah. Well, so my trip when I was a kid we drove from Florida in a 4-door Camry, right? Like the 4-door, not the new Camry with it's wide and has space, but like the 1993 Camry, if you remember that. It's like the Toyota Tercel. And like we drove all the way up to see the falls. And when we got there, we went over to the other side. We went on the Maid of the Mist, which is cool as shit.
Yep.
Then we went on the big sky ride. And while we were there, I literally looked down and I was like, that looks like a body. And my parents were like, Matthew, be quiet. What are you talking about? And I was like, that dead person right there looks like a body. And my mom literally was like, Matthew, oh my God. Yeah. There's a body, Daryl. And literally she's like, Matthew, just shut the fuck out. Oh shit. And like she tells my dad, and then the park ranger, because like it's literally like a ride where they have it evened out for weight because it's on a sky ride. And like they literally were like, people started like leaning over, and the guy's like, whoa, guys. Don't worry about it. I don't think that's anything peculiar down there. It looks like a log. And people are like, that's a fucking body. And so like
on the falls all the fucking time. Dude.
Yeah. And that's like, they said that people like they OD, they fall over, they get drunk, they fall over, you fall in,
throw themselves off.
I was gonna say,
right. And it's not even like the falls. This is way down the road at the river. People they go hiking.
That's just where they end up.
So anyways, that's what it was.
They use
too. I don't think you have a lot of options if you fall in.
It's literally you.
It's like rapids.
And then there's like a foot of grass and a like 3-foot tall fence that you can just like volley over, and then like water. So if you want to kill yourself, that's the way to do it, honestly.
So that's like my claim to fame when I go. By the way, podcast, right?
Well, now we have to edit that out.
What? Don't kill yourself.
All the things we said, that's what we're edit out.
For real.
Jimmy, what the fuck? How are you?
You're so weird.
I'm playing, dude.
The next one's going to be through the window behind you, babe. Like the back of your fucking
back of your head.
He's going to be like, oh, look what I
be like. I left. This
and that said, if you need the suicide or crisis lifeline, dial 988.
I always thank you. Is that true?
That's what Google says.
Nice. Good. Okay. Thanks, Kyle, for the
We
coverage.
just throw that in, Kyle.
Yeah.
That covers everything.
It's
Always
definitely posted all over it.
don't kill yourselves.
Oh my god.
Okay, let's just move it along like the corpse did in the river.
Corpse in the river.
I always
It
like
did, it was
Niagara
moving.
Falls because of The Office. Because they go on one trip pretty much that entire fucking show.
Yep.
They go on two. They go to Florida once, and then they go to fucking
That's
Niagara
not
Falls.
true.
For the
They
wedding.
they went to the
For the
pie
wedding.
shop too. They went to the pie shop.
What the fuck is a pie shop? What are you
They
talking
went to
about?
the roadside pie stand.
No,
In
they
the-
also went on the tour of the Gettysburg
Oh my
on the
God.
bus.
Okay,
with Dwight
Gettysburg.
Schrute.
Okay,
I love how-
my point is that all
Fuck you guys.
all of the places that they go, I'm like, I know where that is. I've been there because they're all like right around Rochester. Like Rochester's
the
right in the middle of
Scranton is, like,
all of the
3
places
hours
in that
from
show.
us.
Yeah, Scranton's there, New York
could
City.
drive.
I'm like, oh, Gettysburg. I went there when I was a kid. Niagara Falls. Like I've been to all
What's
these
crazy
places.
is Scranton, Ohio, or
I like
Scranton,
Gettysburg.
Pennsylvania is not where they
It
even
might
filmed
as-
the motherfucker. The whole set's in L.A. You know,
Yeah,
like
well, you know what
Well,
is it?
none of this
assholes.
matters to Jimmy. Jimmy, talk to us about wind real quick.
The only thing about Gettysburg that it's exciting is that one lane bridge where that lady died there, whatever the hell that was. It's supposed to be a ghost.
oh,
What?
That's the only thing I
Yeah,
can
what part
remember
of
that was
Gettysburg?
exciting.
What, you go on a ghost tour?
No, it's a
What's the
part of
wind
the,
like in Gettysburg?
it's part of the trip as you go around.
Jimmy's
yeah,
like
she's the ghost, not the other 85,000 people that died there one day.
Right, yeah.
the most.
They don't
exciting
talk about
thing-
them. You're right, boys. They don't talk about them. They talk
Fucking
about this
hell.
lady.
The most exciting thing about going to Gettysburg is going to the gift shop because it's easy to find Confederate flags. That's just.
Oh, no.
Hey, at least you
Don't
can
try
buy
to
them.
me,
Oh,
motherfucker.
no.
I thought it was the root beer.
Oh, man. I went to
Gettysburg
Gettysburg.
root beer.
No, I've been looking
Yeah,
at
dude.
I've been looking at going to Ontario, Toronto to watch Hamilton in June.
And you're
Think
making
about-
fun of my fucking flapping vagina, but nobody says anything when fucking Boyce is like, I can't wait to go see Hamilton.
Yeah, that's horrible.
I've never been
to.
to anything like that. So
Why don't you crack a sparkling ice and cry more, Alex?
I will.
You will.
Look, Miranda, shut the blinds.
Yeah, she said the second.
fucking Jimmy.
You know what,
I
this
thought
is
she
the best
saw
part
a
of the
flash in the
moment.
background.
Perfect. Perfect.
Nothing
love
to see
that.
here.
I warn you before I come.
Ugh.
Ah, Jimmy, what's wrong with you?
That didn't come out right, did it?
No, it did not.
Oh,
That's what she said.
That didn't come out.
Yeah.
That's what Alex
I
didn't
could have
say.
said I'd
Or
tap you
didn't
on the
say,
head,
and
but
be in
I
this
wouldn't say
situation
that.
again.
Jesus
Jimmy.
Christ, Jimmy.
King of the donkey punch. That's my man. My boy right there. Literally, of all the fucking people on this show, the one that has to live close to me is fucking Jimmy. Yeah, anybody else had to be this douchebag.
No, I do want to come out to New York though this summer.
You should.
I want to make that a trip idea. I want to come out there and
No,
hang
come
out.
during the winter.
Why?
Fuck
Yeah.
that noise.
Come during the winter.
Boys
he
has
deals with
winter.
enough snow.
I know
knows
he has
what snow
winter.
is.
It's not like he
lives in
doesn't know.
Michigan. He probably has more
Yeah.
snow.
Yes, we do. Bad.
We got snow this year. Or is it cold?
Jimmy's like, let me tell you about the winds.
Boyce has like 3 lakes on all fucking sides.
Yeah.
We only have one. 1.1, I guess, because Lake Erie's kind of like just barely.
Just the tip.
Just a tip. Just a little tippity top.
Can I ask what the fuck is Michigan's deal to think that it can be split into 2 pieces and that it's okay? Like, why can't you just have like Michigan 1 and Michigan 2?
Well, the top half of Michigan
Or
is
Michigan and Michigan.
the Canadians.
I couldn't hear you because of Kyle's awful joke.
Just saying the top half is the piece they stole from the Canadians.
Oh, well, then that's fair. It's like Michigan's hat.
It's like annexed
Fuck it.
Michigan.
It's like a fuck you to Canada. Like,
Well, it's just all the land we stole from all the Native Americans. We just split it in half, you know.
Jesus Christ.
Whack whack.
What's the
I never,
best,
you know,
what's the
you know what's
best
fucked
thing
up?
in Michigan? And don't say Detroit.
fuck no.
Detroit.
The best thing in Michigan.
These questions are always so dangerous.
What the fuck does Michigan
I just
even
say-
have? I can't think of one
It's-
thing about Michigan
dude,
except for the fact that
it's the
nobody
beaches,
lives in
man.
any of the
I'm trying
houses.
to remember. Isn't it land
It's
of
the
the
beaches.
lakes, boys?
No,
Land
that's
of-
Minnesota.
You know beaches.
Minnesota.
Minnesota. No, the Lake Michigan beachfront is like really fucking nice.
Is
Really
it like sand?
Yeah, sandy beaches. It's really
You
nice.
ship out like
concrete.
Florida sand?
I asked Boyce what the best thing about Michigan was, babe, and he said the beaches. She's making a face. That's the face I made. That is depressing. That's the best thing you have?
That's the best thing they say. I don't fucking go there.
Well, where do you go?
Meaderies.
Fucking
Away.
To the state just south of him.
yeah, I go everywhere else.
Like literally anywhere else?
What?
No, there's a lot of nice hiking and shit. A lot of trails in the summer, in the winter. All these fuckers on snowmobiles. I don't know.
Okay, do they ship Florida sand to Michigan Beach? Because that's some I'm looking at pictures right now.
I mean,
It's
we
like-
have sand on our beach,
you know,
for Lake Ontario, but it's like strewn with like needles and corpses of dead animals and rocks and sticks.
Oh yeah, and we have nuclear facilities too.
Our seashells aren't seashells; they're like seashells that have been like crushed into like little tiny pieces. So when you're on the beach, it's like walking on glass. Yeah, just pretty great.
Long Island Sound is like that too. Some places. It's fun.
No, but for real, like the beaches are really nice. A lot of inland lakes, a lot of rivers. It's a lot of just water activities.
See, I like fishing, and I feel like there'd be some like badass freshwater fishing.
It is. It's really nice. I ain't gonna lie.
Because when we go fishing here, everything can eat you. So,
Isn't that true about the whole fucking state?
yes, that's what I mean. Like everywhere, like it's like freshwater fishing, alligators; saltwater fishing,
How
sharks.
you live?
I mean,
and then the
alligators
eat the shark and the fucking shit.
And then there's the deadly manatee. Jesus Christ!
Miranda told me an interesting fact today. Did you know that fucking bird flu kills 60% of people that get it?
Oh my god!
Human.
Wait, I love how we're just staying on this death thing.
Humans.
There's this what do you call that? Segue. There you go.
I'm just saying, like, just random fact. Well, I was thinking about dangerous animals, and then I was thinking about how birds kill people.
He was like, I'm never touching a fucking bird again.
Fuck birds. That. I'm out, dude. Imagine you just look up one day and a fucking bird shits in your mouth, and they're like, you have 7 days to live. It's fucking over because you
kill myself today.
Right over Niagara Falls, dude. You know what I'm saying? Jump right off.
That's terrible.
I'll put laser. Never mind.
By the way, guys, remember if you're having any bad thoughts, dial 988.
Is that it?
I don't know. I think
don't know
so.
Fuck.
Dark.
For real though, do you guys have any Valentine's Day plans besides Boyce? I know what Boyce is doing because Boyce always does the same thing.
I'll probably be working.
Okay, so you'll be here.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you going out with Jen? You going to fucking Roadhouse?
No, we got tomorrow.
I'm gonna get a mudslide to put my dick in the dirt.
No, that's Bay Street, dipshit.
Oh, Bay Street. All right.
They don't open till April.
He sent me a picture, and I want one of those drinks. I know I fuck around with you,
That's
but I want
only
one. They look good as shit.
That's only one out of about 350 that they have there.
Woo. Get it?
And
boy.
Jen's like, oh, I can't drink a whole one. Well, she gets the Snickers one, you know? And man, it tastes just like a fucking Snickers bar. But it's got 6 different liquors in it.
Oh,
So I'm watching her because I got to
Snickers
watch her, you know? She's like, she's 3/4 of the way through it. She's like starting to slur. I said, you're done. She starts laughing. I said, yep, you're done. I'm driving home. But those things will fuck you up, man.
Yeah, sweet
Jimmy's
shit.
like, so I drink 2 and then drive home.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
Well, a roadie.
Yeah.
Roadie.
That's a Florida thing.
Plastic cup, please.
Yeah, but that mudslide in a solo cup.
Yeah.
Dude, you just put it in a to-go box like that old
Sippy
lady
cup.
on.
Ossifer. It's a Milky Way bar melted in my cup.
I'm sorry that I bashed your marriage, Matt, but you bash it so often. I'm just getting used to it.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any Valentine's Day plans, bro?
Nope. We are going to. I mean, well, yeah, kind of. Someone at the Plant City Recreational Parks Department decided that Little League Soccer, or whatever the fuck that's called, because we've never done it before. Little League Soccer tryout should be on Tuesday, February 14th to 2023.
Perfect.
So they're like, hey, you made these children, fuck yourselves and don't fuck each other, and come on down and bring your shit sticks with you and let them kick the ball around. And then, like, it's like, okay, cool. So there you go. But Yeah, I did buy surprise gifts for my daughter and my wife, so that's cool. But now I can't give it to them because
Secret's
we're
out.
going to be at soccer. I mean, she doesn't watch this shit or listen to it. You kidding me?
She did.
Like,
Probably won't
literally
be out
trouble.
before Valentine's Day.
anything with and it won't. I was gonna say it won't be out, but the other thing too is like, shit, like with laser shit, I'll be like, hey, I'll pay you $1 per cup to put them into a box for me so that I can, like, so you make $100, and she's like, nah, I don't want to care about that. So, nope. So we are gonna do that, and then we'll probably come home, and the kids will pass out, and there you go.
But do you guys keep your money together or separate?
Separate.
Like totally separate?
Yeah, just never put.
What about you, boys?
It's a very invasive.
I'm not
question.
married,
Well, so
so separate.
So separate. You
hey,
stupid.
hey, he was here and then he was gone. Somebody else do it. I'm not going to
Get that man in here.
He's dead, Jim.
Michael.
What's up?
What the fuck?
He's in Vegas.
I'm in Vegas, dude.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Chomping away.
Snacking on
You know
some,
what?
Snacking on some $16 slice of pizza.
Bro, for real,
Fuck.
it looks
Nice.
that backdrop looks like a fucking iPhone green screen maneuver, dude. Like, it doesn't even look real.
Dude,
Is it at least good pizza?
no, it's horrible. Dude, everything is so fucking expensive here, dude. It's ridiculous.
It's probably worse. Is it worse than a Sbarro slice of pizza?
Dude, it's not that bad, okay? But I mean, this is not a $16.
Yeah, fuck Sbarro's,
pizza.
people.
Are you at the Paris right now?
I'm at the Paris right now. Yeah.
Yeah. Are the strippers out?
No, they'll come out later. I wanted to really set up this camera and the light and everything in the casino, but you wouldn't be able to hear me. Just so I could have like the slot machine background. I thought that'd be great.
Do they have
do that.
kids
They
or are
won't
they
allow
just
that.
all leg?
Yeah, they wouldn't
What?
let me.
I'm
Yeah,
talking
no, they
to the
definitely
man.
wouldn't let you
Michael.
do that. This is sick though. That's pretty
was
cool.
talking
So
to
you just
Michael.
like what? You found like some
Yeah, I
corner
know.
somewhere?
Yeah, dude, I just felt, dude, everybody's gone from the APA show. Like they bounce, dude. It's like, it's just this long hallway, and there's all these cocktail tables that no one's using. There's literally no one here, and I already have my tripod and my light and everything. So I was just like, why not?
Come hang out.
Fucking
I
hey.
just set it up.
How many days are left of the show? Is it? Is it over?
They're doing tomorrow, but I bounce in the morning. I'm done.
Do you feel like you like succeeded?
I feel like I succeeded in getting so much footage that
Nice.
I'm good. I'm good, bro.
Good luck editing it.
Oh, dude. I don't even want to talk about. What are you guys talking about?
So what's
going
that?
on?
$32 now?
We were making fun of Matt's marriage, and then I asked Boyce if he kept his money together or separate with his girlfriend, and then I was going to ask Kyle the same thing. Together or separate, Kyle?
Separate for
Jimmy?
the time
They're
being.
not married.
Both.
Both.
Well,
a
that's-
little bit of both.
Both.
Don't
A
do
little bit
that.
of both.
Michael, you and Whitney share like funds, right? Like all your shit's just
We do.
mashed into one big pile. Yeah. Okay. Me too.
Yeah,
so I
we have
guess right along
one family bank account.
right along the married, not married lines there. That makes sense.
We've also been together for 14 years.
I was just curious. I mean, that doesn't mean anything. Kyle's been together with fucking Courtney for 11.
Courtney for 11. Yeah.
Jesus.
So,
What about you, Alex?
Well,
oh yeah, no. Miranda takes all the money. I pull an allowance.
He
when
just
she's
Alex
looking.
would have way more
You get
Pokemon
in a lot. You
cards.
get in a lot.
Yeah,
Alex would have way more
he
Pokemon
spends
cards
way
back
more
there.
money than I ever could.
What I do is like Miranda controls the bank accounts, but I have all the credit cards. You know what I mean? So I'm kind of like the gold
That's
digger.
scary.
Yeah. So,
That's like the worst fucking scenario ever.
so I'm just like, oh, okay, I'm gonna just pay off the credit cards, and like $800 of that was Pokemon cards. You know, just pay that shit off.
That's true.
Yeah.
And then nobody's like, why did you spend $800 at PokemonCards.com? And it's because it would just came out as an Amex payment. Nobody needs to know.
Whatever. He's
Nobody
lying.
needs to know.
He handles all the business expenses and those accounts, and I handle the personal accounts. So every month I just tell him how much money I need to pay
Yeah.
our personal bills. and then he sends money to that account, and then
or he just sends you a pile of Pokemon cards and says, "Here, sell these on eBay to
like,
pay the
bro,
bill."
If you really want electricity this month, you get what they're worth.
I'm like, this card is worth rent. This is rent money right
rent,
here.
That's a rent card, babe. Figure out how to make it work.
And if that doesn't work, you can fucking rent out your colostomy hole.
Yeah.
Tell you.
I guess
come on.
It all circles
you
back.
can get diapers this month.
It's a circle.
It used to be a circle. Now it's just like a pizza slice looking thing. Just
God.
I just had this vision.
It's a hot pocket.
Oh,
hot pocket.
shut up.
Kyle, sample that right now. Sample that right now for the board. Just have Jim Gaffigan right now, like hot pocket.
Michael, you haven't listened to the show ever before, right?
Oh, I have. I've listened to a couple. I know
Did
you
you
guys
listen
are
to last
filthy
week's?
mongrels. What?
Did you listen to last week's episode?
I did not.
Okay,
I don't even
well,
remember what we talked about.
It was horrible.
it was the worst thing.
Don't
we've
Is
listen
ever
that
to
the
done.
cow one?
I actually, it was one of the only ones where I'm like,
The-
you got to
the
edit.
cow was in the
that out. That was
bonus
too much.
episode.
We've gone too far.
Yeah, I've never had to edit one before.
It's
Except
like
for the
that
time
was
that Matt
bad.
and I got depressing. I had to edit out like an hour of Matt and I like cutting
Did-
ourselves.
Oh, it was like 10 minutes of me and like 45 minutes of Alex being like, I want to get real for a second.
Oh boy.
Alex has a lot of
much.
feelings.
45 minutes later.
That's what I do. I cover up my feelings with my crude dark humor.
It's true.
So when I'm saying the easiest way to kill yourself is to throw yourself off Niagara Falls, what I'm really saying is I would like to throw myself off Niagara
oh
Falls.
my god.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm,
that's such a
Wrong with you.
glamorous way to kill yourself. That's
dude,
so
fucking A.
yeah, and you want it all shot.
What's your
in four-
opinion? Let's catch you up, dude. Like, what did you? You've been to the falls, right? Have you been to Niagara Falls?
I've never been there, dude.
What? Oh,
I've
dude.
never experienced the
It's so majestic.
yeah.
Yeah, it's cool.
You never experienced the mist.
You've never
No.
experienced the dead bodies that Matt experienced when he was a
Like
child.
when I was a kid, I went there and I literally looked down over the rail of the thing and I was like, that looks like a person. And the park ranger was like, that's not a person. And my mom's like, that's a fucking person. Like,
Dude, when you go there and you
That's what happened when I went to
as close
Boston.
as you can, is do you have like this overwhelming feeling to just throw yourself off the edge just because it's so
I was-
majestic?
I was 10, so no.
It's not. Dude, it's not that. It's like I could shove the guy next to me.
Oh,
Kind of
yeah.
feeling. You know what I mean?
Fuck
Like
that
that.
guy,
There's
right?
a river leading.
Noted. Won't be going with Alex to the falls. Got it.
Come
Do
on,
not
you never get-
go to without.
Dude, you've never like been sitting on like a rocky ledge next to somebody, and you'd like it'd be so easy to fucking just
A year from now, just so you know, here's my prediction.
Homicidal thoughts.
Here's my prediction. A year from now, Jimmy, take a picture right now of Miranda smiling, because in a year from now, it's just going to say Miranda, and it's going to have born on and died at Niagara Falls, and we'll have the fucking Kodak Ivy picture of her like this. And that's it. That's all we got left.
No, if anybody's
Christ.
pushing anybody off of the fucking falls, it's gonna be her pushing me.
Yeah, I was going to say Miranda would just be like, this is cute.
Yeah, she doesn't fuck around.
It's true.
Dude, has
Oh my
anybody
God,
ever
dude.
tried to like get in like an old whiskey barrel and like go over the falls?
Dude, yes, like
That's the thing,
to
yeah,
every
it's
year,
not
every
the
year.
time.
like every year,
All
like
the time.
regularly.
Yeah.
When
Tell
you
me
go
about
there,
it.
there's like a wall, that's laser engraved that says annually so many people try to go over the falls.
Wow.
And it's got actual shit that they've taken from people because people try to build actual devices that will survive it. And there's actually been way more successful people than you think. And they've got like a list of the people, which by the way, glamorizes the shit out of it.
Yeah.
And people like, imagine some 12-year-old being like, one day.
There are plenty of people that successfully did it. There are also plenty of people that fucked it up so bad. One time, I don't remember what we were doing, babe, but Miranda was just literally just sitting there rattling off an entire list of everybody who's eating shit.
We
going
had
over
just
the falls.
visited Niagara Falls and we were driving home, and so we were going over all the horrible ways people have done it.
She told me
There was
something.
one guy who went over and he built like a bubble with
Yes.
the intention of surviving, and then he drowned to death, but his pet
In the
turtle
bubble?
was inside the bubble, and that fucking pet turtle lived like 20 hours, and then they rescued her.
Oh.
Dude, dead. Pet turtle, great.
Rock
Probably
star.
lived another 20 years. Like,
Somebody ought to do a documentary and film all these over like a 10-year period and then do like a fat documentary, including all the people that didn't make it and the ones that did.
There's
You
a
know?
fucked up documentary.
You just call it Wet
watch
Ones
right now about the fucking Golden Gate Bridge. That is exactly
it's been
that.
out for a while, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, I've seen that.
That's depressing.
Yeah.
Fucked up. That's so
what
dark.
I was thinking of when I said that. Is I remember that documentary, and it's like super real, and the guy just sat there and filmed for years, right?
Yeah. This dark. The Niagara Falls one should be funny. It should be like Jackass. You know what I mean? Like,
There's a difference
like
in
America's
music or some shit.
prevent it. They have like 1 3-foot fence, and they're just like, if they're gonna do it, they're gonna do it. Like at least at the Golden Gate, they put up all those fucking super high ones that are way taller. At Niagara Falls, it's like,
Niagara Falls are like, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, Golden Gate's like, you gotta earn your death.
I want it hosted by Bob Saget. You know what I mean?
It should be sponsored by Red Bull.
Red Bull, Bob Saget, Jackass.
Like the flute dog.
Steve-O.
Yeah.
Steve-O, Bam Margera.
Kind of.
America's Funniest Falls.
honey, Bob Saget died.
I know, dude. I
don't know if you know.
You find John
maybe I was telling you that.
Whatever. I don't care who does it.
John
It just hit a whole nother level of low.
It'll just be like Uncle. What's the other one? Uncle Joey.
Jesse.
And it's gonna be like as fast as can be. You'll never catch me. And then just fucking goes flying over the side of the goddamn thing.
Yo, you know what they do have though?
What's that barrel made of?
Best
wood?
part. And Miranda totally didn't appreciate this, but I took her to Niagara Falls. But the best part about going to Niagara Falls, dude, fucking Mighty Taco. They have Mighty Taco there. So good. It's like
sounds like Mighty Diarrhea.
Dude, it's like Taco Bell, but if everything was not frozen before it was made into a taco. Dude, it's really good.
What's that that like smoking barbecue place you told me to try out?
Dinosaur?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
What's the deal with that?
Have you not? Did you go or no?
No, we didn't head up that way when we were leaving. We didn't.
Restaurant hanging off the edge of a bridge over a river, and they have like giant fucking smokestacks, and they just fucking sit there and barbecue shit all day. It's amazing.
And it's called Dinosaur.
Dinosaur barbecue. Yeah, and so you get like pterodactyl wings and fucking.
What a stupid fucking name, man.
Oh, dude, it's so good though. So good.
They got one in They got one in Syracuse too.
Yeah.
When we were leaving Rochester, we had two options. We could either drive north with a massive rainstorm coming in, or we could head toward home and beat most of the storm. We ended up driving home, beating most of the storm, and I stopped at like 3 different places for poutine on the way.
Poutine.
See,
I love poutine,
just
dude.
so bougie. I had poutine.
Poutine.
No, you don't understand.
I
Poutine's so
had
good.
dinosaurs barbecue instead of had poutine.
Every time someone says poutine, I fucking think of something sexual. I don't know.
Poutine.
It's called poutine.
Poutine.
By the way, I feel like dinosaurs are gonna have like a seafood restaurant. Just call it Shark Tits or something.
In all fairness, Mike, it is a very sexual experience eating poutine in the driver's seat of the car while you drive 80 down the highway. It's great.
It's just dribbling down your chin. Is that what's going on?
Yep.
Honey, lick that up.
Get that gravy.
Jimmy's like, great, a new fetish.
They don't call it cheese curds.
Poutine.
They don't call it cheese curds for no reason.
Jimmy's on Pornhub like poutine. It's like typing.
If anybody listening to this doesn't want to harm,
I think I broke Miranda.
Jesus.
We are not selling the poutine right now.
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah, it's
hot, steamy load of poutine between your lap driving down the road.
Would you rather have had the Paris
While you're driving.
Las Vegas pizza or poutine?
Oh God, dude.
What would you want to put in your
go
face?
With this piece of leather that's probably been sitting in that fucking lamp, dude. This thing was horrible.
Dude, did you go?
I've seen some poutines like that.
How much time do you have? Are you leaving like first thing in the morning?
Yeah, I leave. I'm leaving pretty early. Like I gotta get in that taxi at like 8 to get to the airport.
Battlefield Vegas. Dude.
Is it going to be open?
Battlefield Vegas. I know it's too late now. I'm just saying. You should have went to.
Yeah, dude.
It's like right down the street.
I've done it.
Blow shit up.
Well, I think I'm gonna go.
Michael's like, I live in Georgia. I got fucking guns at home.
Yeah,
pretty much. Go shoot all that shit anyway in my backyard.
Yeah.
You talking about down at Al's house?
Miranda wants a gun. Miranda finally felt like she needed a gun for the first time in her whole fucking life.
Did you guys
she was
visit
on
Niagara?
No, she was.
Yeah, and I was in the airport. I'm like, well, I don't know what the fuck I'm like. I really would like to have a gun right now, but
She was literally on.
Well, you can't have it at the airport.
I literally
Where the
texted
fuck
Bugs,
is this
but it's
story
not like I
going?
could even have it right now if I wanted it.
could.
TSA said they want to check my bag.
She was outside of security.
I was.
On the air
No,
trans
I
that
had to-
takes you
so
from the airport
we
to the
rented a
parking
car.
garage.
We rented a car, and it was just me and Felix went to California. So it's, I'm fucking huge and pregnant and fucking half asleep Felix. And first we had to go in this very sketchy van that was supposed to drive us to the airport, and like the shuttle driver looked like he was gonna murder me. And I was
Fucking
like,
rape
"This is
shuttle."
awesome. Yeah, I was like, hopefully this guy doesn't take me somewhere else. Like, I don't. We're the only
Rape
two
shuttle
people in
sounds
the
like
thing.
something from Space Force.
Oh my god.
And then we get to the fucking
So it takes you to dinosaurs.
which is like miles from the fucking airport. They just drop you off, and you have to go on the air train. And I swear to God, it's like 7 just men just surrounding us, also waiting for the air train for like 15 minutes. And I'm like, I am deeply uncomfortable. It's like 11 o'clock at night. I'm like,
They were probably all great gentlemen, and she's just like, I want to murder some motherfuckers. It's all hormones right now. Like, I'm just gonna shoot some bitches.
like, oh my
I told
God.
her, I was like, you can check a gun. Gun can be
Yeah,
checked
he did.
baggage.
He's like, you just have to make sure it's unloaded. I'm
You're
like,
good.
all right, well, good to know for next
You
time.
fucking
Fuck.
step 1 foot outside of the airport, and you fucking you load that shit up, and you're good to go. Have a nice day.
Well,
Yeah,
good
there
to
you
know
go.
for next time. But
Yeah.
Make sure
I
you
don't
know the
intend
gun
on
laws
ever
from
traveling
state to
alone
state
again.
too.
Or don't.
Yeah, you.
Just pull a joker. You know what I mean? Just start blasting people on the
Flip a coin.
Well, Frank, and so there I was, and I had these, and I just started blasting. Yeah, Florida is going to like no permit open carry. Basically, like you go to
Do
Church's
whatever you
Chicken
want.
and you're like, you just got a barrel
Just
point
scratching
in
your face with your
Yeah.
fucking barrel.
Hey, give me that 4-piece.
I want one of those. I want one of those.
The first
Fucking
like
idiots.
4 weeks, they're gonna hand out so many Darwin Awards.
Oh yeah,
Man.
dude. Can we talk about the freak nasties and the things that I've been witnessing here in Las Vegas late at night?
Yes.
I'm on
Yeah, please
Let her
tell
rip.
us.
Hell
Dude,
yeah.
last night I had a really weird experience in the hotel. So I got my PF Chang's,
Oh, boy.
which is all I could find.
Oh, PF change.
And I'm going to go eat it at my hotel room because I want to be antisocial. And I already lost like $50 on the roulette wheel. I was like kind of sad. And I'm like, so I go up and I'm in the Cosmopolitan, right? And I get off on my floor. And ahead of me is, I don't know how to explain it. So right in front of me is this thing, and I couldn't see its face. I want you to imagine. I want you to imagine a humanoid
Was it a furry?
with a dark cloak, like with hair that looked like the Joker but blonde, covering all parts of the face. Okay, hanging over the face with the hunched back, walking ahead of me to its room, shuffling.
Oh.
And I'm just like, I'm gonna slow my roll just a little bit, kind of hang back.
Just let you get
And
ahead.
I'm just I'm
That's when you go back to the elevator and go up and back down.
Where this creature is like going.
You
And
followed it?
stops.
It's called a lair, by the
I was
way.
just walking in the same direction. We were both going in the same direction. So I keep walking, and dude, it stops right in the room after me. And now this is where it gets really creepy, dude.
You have a door.
Now I'm at my door and it's at its door. Okay. And right before it goes in, it kind of tilts its head and kind of like looks through its own hair at me to like give me like eye contact, and then slips into its room and shuts the door. I'm all, fuck that. I'm out of here, dude. I opened
By the
my
way-
door and I went inside, dude.
Is anybody else watching the doors behind Michael now, waiting for this shit to come out,
I know,
like
I
just
wanna
to see
see
a
it.
hand? Like,
I feel like for a
Dude.
second, it's like Michael was supposed to die in that hallway, and that was the
Yeah.
Grim Reaper, and he just barely got away. with
Michael,
his life.
did the lights flicker?
Was it like really like raggy and grungy and like
Yes,
very, like a
dude,
magic
yes.
card? You know what I'm
Yes.
I'm
thinking? Like a
picturing the
magic
Black
card.
Parade. That's what I'm
Yes.
picturing.
I'm picturing like the fucking shits from Lord of the Rings that fuck with Frodo all the time. The fuck are
Yeah,
they called?
like
You know what I'm talking about?
there's all kinds of like greased and
With
mud
the-
in the hair.
Yeah.
Just think if you were the receptionist, you had to greet him in.
Oh, dude. That's just what I saw last night. So
Well,
who knows what I'll
He
see
turned
tonight.
around and he was
Vegas in
eating
February, bro.
poutine.
Yeah.
Also, don't go to the Cosmo. What the fuck, dude? That's like the worst.
Dude, I got a
one.
deal. I got a deal on a room.
Of course you did.
Yeah, I wonder why.
They told me if I stay
Yeah.
next to this I could get half
The
off.
Grim Reaper is staying in there.
Yeah.
30
Fucking
feet
Death
from the
Note.
killer clown next door, and you fucking
The lady from the ring is next door. You know? Like, what the fuck?
And what is it about Vegas that every 10 feet there's like you walk into a fart? Every 10 feet, no matter where I go, I walk into a fart.
It's a gaseous place because of
Dude,
that
I did
fucking
not-
pizza.
I did not have that experience, man. When Chris and I went, it was super nice. We didn't leave the Paris that much though, so that's kind of the
Yeah.
thing. Is like we stayed at the Paris most of the time. I won a lot of money. You know, I saw the occasional pair of titties. I was only slightly worried I was going to get COVID, and then I went home. It was not as nearly as exciting. The Cosmo's weird though. That's like a weird hotel.
Dude,
It's-
Cosmo is definitely a weird place.
What are you
dude.
doing, Matt?
He's trying to
Oh,
recreate
dude, I
his
am on like
feelings.
4% battery life. So
Oh,
if I
shit,
drop
man.
out, then I drop out.
Well, thanks for coming by. Either
He
way,
dropped
I'm
it.
excited to know
Vegas.
I'll keep going until it
I was gonna
dies.
say I'm excited to know that you were on Death Note, but now I'm kind of nervous for you to not have a phone while you go back to your fucking room. He's like,
Maybe-
this is literally like where people die in the movie. Guys, it's fine. I'll just keep this on until guys. It's all right. I'll
Guys,
just go home. Yeah.
It's fine.
Light flickers.
If you don't die, when you go back to your hotel room, like, can we have to have you back in like a more official capacity when you're not
Oh, yeah.
traveling,
Yeah,
Like-
for sure.
like another
is
week
tot-
for sure.
This is totally last minute.
Yeah.
But I just keep now. I'm like watching the screen behind me to see if that fucking creature
I told
turns
you,
up
dude.
behind me.
You set yourself up for like 3 deaths so far. You've got the dying
know.
phone.
Michael,
You
now
got,
you gotta,
you got a fucking weird
Michael,
hotel.
now you gotta go
and
up
you
in the
have a weird ass
room and you
neighbor.
gotta wait for him because I want to see this guy now. Charge your
And then
phone.
the only
Don't-
chance
I
you
wanna
have of
see this
surviving,
guy.
the only
So you
chance
need
you have
to
of
have a fetish.
surviving this movie, by the way, is for Miranda to show up, kick the fucking door in with her gun, and like pregnant hormones murder the motherfucker, and that's all you've got. And then like the whole time, Kyle's gonna be like,
That, or you have another option, which is the thing we're all screaming at the TV when you're watching the movie. Just go to the airport now. Just leave everything. Just fucking get in a
Just
bus.
call it.
Fucking
Leave
go to
your
there.
shit. Just
call
Alex
it.
is like, go
I'm
to
out.
Battlefield Vegas and get the guns,
Fuck, dude.
Oh,
shoot the
I
motherfucker.
say,
No,
you
just
go
go to the
knocking that
airport.
fucker's door and say, "Do you like the party?"
Oh God. Yeah, that's a different kind of movie, buddy. That's
If I,
Yeah,
it's,
right.
dude, if I see it again tonight, dude, I'm definitely gonna
Pictures.
We're all over
Be,
here
yeah, I'll have to
talking.
get pictures. I
We're
will
all
see
see
talking
if you
about a
can
horror
interview
movie,
him.
and
See if
Boyce
you
is
can
over here
interview him.
talking about Party Monster. He's like, "What a great club! Oh my god,
You know
I
what's
fucking
great?
love it here."
You know what's great is like when he goes to close the door, you see around his neck a lanyard for one of the fucking laser companies. He's a laser rep. I think that'd be
No, no.
great. He'd be like,
like-
"Let me interview you."
It's like epilogue.
Dude. Oh man.
Oh fuck,
You
Trotec.
see them again. That's when you like ride the elevator all the way up to the top floor and just hit every button on the way back down to kill time.
You're right. It,
Oh, yeah.
it would
Yeah, and
be
he gets to
Trotec.
his room and the door opens up and there he is standing there.
It would be
And
Trotec,
what do you
but at
do?
the end of the movie, when Michael's literally pinned down and he's just
It'd be the Red
literally
Devil.
like coming down with the knife, all of a sudden the door busts open and it's like a knight in white shining armor, and he's got like an epilogue name tag. He's like, "Back, you beast!"
Michael, your warranty still exists. Like,
Stupid.
Oh, dude.
So dumb, dude.
See, I like engaging the fucking weirdos, man. It's just fun to me. Just to,
Boyce,
We was
you
in-
are the
We
weirdo.
know,
What are you
boy.
talking
Well,
about?
that's kind of true. So,
Dude, if I would have engaged that creature last night, I guarantee you it would have been like, you remember in Ghostbusters in the library when it just turns, it's all the lady. That's exactly what it would have been like.
Oh,
you know?
that is
Yeah, dude,
terrifying.
I wish I had like a little crazier of a Vegas experience, but I literally, my brother, when we went, he taught me how to play craps. And I literally
yeah.
just sat at that fucking craps table and just won for like
out.
3 nights in a row, dude. Like I just won and won and won and won and won. And it'll never happen again because it's totally beginner's luck. And the next time I play, I'm going to lose a lot. But
anytime I've ever played craps, it's been craps, you lose.
no, dude, I just fucking just killed it over and over. I didn't get up. I just sat there and fucking won. It was amazing.
Last time I was in Vegas, every time my friends would say Larry, I would sprint down the sidewalk, pass, and scream Larry, and see how he will move out of my fucking way. Just sprint through a crowd of people. Larry!
What do you do when somebody doesn't move out of the way?
Run them over.
What happens when Larry goes, what the fuck do you want?
Welcome to another episode of the Boyce is a Piece of Shit podcast, where Boyce is regularly a piece of shit.
Wow. I like to engage with the weirdos.
Out of the way, nubs.
Move, NPCs.
He's literally just flipping over people in wheelchairs. It's like, fuck you.
I'm just sprinting down a sidewalk like a fucking psycho, dude.
Taking all the buskers' tip jars off the
No
street.
shit, man.
Boyce is the guy that's literally like, so he was asleep, right? And I totally dipped my nuts in his mouth. And then he sits there and laughs about it. He's like, I got him.
At first it was funny, but then it was good.
It kind of tickled.
And I yelled out, Larry!
Oh my god. That's fucked up. Can we acknowledge Michael's battery life right now? Are you sure you don't want to save 1% for 911?
Yeah,
or
no,
988
or 988.
There is literally, I can't even see any bars anymore. It's just a white empty battery box. So I don't know.
Chill.
Living off
Dude,
standard.
I swear to God, as soon as it's dying, watch that black line stream in the door. I'm waiting for it to crack.
I mean, we will have the recording so we can analyze that frame by frame.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, get in
This
there.
is some back office shit coming right here.
Yeah, back office.
Roscoe's coming.
Dun, dun. Your dead dog is haunting Michael at the hotel.
Probably. Just whistle and see what happens.
It does kind of have like a backrooms vibe. You kind of got like a backrooms look going on there, Michael. You seen the backrooms yet?
No, I haven't seen that.
Oh, you should get on that, dude. YouTube
Okay.
backrooms. I won't ruin it for you, but you are living it right now.
Really?
Yeah, nothing weird to see
There's
here.
a giant, scraggly black monster in a maze of yellow endless rooms stalking somebody.
Okay, yeah, no, that's good. I mean, that's kind of what it felt like when I was in the hallway, because there was nobody else, and the hallway was like super long. It just went on forever.
Yeah,
and it was just me and this creature walking down the hallway.
It's like found footage, dude. Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was like.
I feel like we're gonna literally see this later. Like when we're looking at his funeral, like it'll be like, okay, guys, okay, I think I got it back to 4%, and then you're just gonna see like the Blair Witch shit where it's like running and like first person view footage.
Or that creature is listening to E-Stop right now and is waiting for me in the hallway.
Yeah.
He's actually under the table right now. Oh yeah, here you go, right here.
Oh yeah, here you go. Here you go.
Perfect.
Yep, that's pretty much. Yep.
Brandon's like this shit again.
Yep, that right there. Dude.
That's actually him.
Yeah.
Or it.
You lost its
You literally watch it. This is Michael at the hotel, literally at the Cosmo, trying to fucking find his way to the room, dude.
Just trying to get to my room. That's all I'm trying to do.
Jesus Christ.
There would be like handprints and writing like that. Was that?
Yeah, it's kind of like that, except without.
This is the footage we're gonna find on the film.
For real,
right here. Like it'll be like iPhone 4K footage.
Yeah.
It's like always behind him too, which is the best part. But yeah, so go watch that.
All right, yeah, I'll do that tonight, right before I.
By the way, your room doesn't.
Before you knock out.
Your room doesn't share a door, does it?
You know what Michael did the last time we were in a hotel together? He's like, have you ever seen?
Put his nutsack in your mouth.
Go ahead, tell me.
No, he's like, have you ever seen No Country for Old Men?
Yes.
Like, no.
That's
He's like, cool, let's watch it. It's like 2 a.m, dude. And
it's a 4-hour movie.
You watched that. You watched that shit. It was. Dope.
I watched the fuck out of that shit.
It is a good movie.
Yeah,
but it's 4 hours long,
and it's not what you watch right before you go to bed.
You watch Hereditary before you
I was ready for a trip straight to Niagara Falls after that movie. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, wow, life is meaningless. Nothing
Yeah.
means anything. Yeah, I'm ready to die.
What's the most you ever lost in a coin toss?
A trip over the falls. That's what the
great.
fucking backrooms monster is going to ask Michael when he gets back to his room.
I was literally sitting here thinking that's what he's going to hear in the dark one night tonight and be like, what the fuck?
Dude, there is a locked door in my suite that I can't.
That's what I
open.
asked
I'm
you.
getting
Is it
nervous
like
now.
Do you
Is
have
there a
one of those
balcony on
rooms?
the outside?
It might be.
Oh, it's like a
Might be.
pass-through door.
Do you have
It
one of
might
the
be.
pass-through doors?
Yeah, I'm dead. I'm fucking dead.
Oh, you're fucked.
Yeah, you got a chair in the room. You
I
can
mean, honestly, dude,
barricade that door with.
It might not even matter. It might be like Game of Thrones with that fucking smoke monster that just can pass through shit. You know, might just pass through.
That makes sense. That makes
Or I
sense.
could,
That
or I
checks
could
out.
just go. I could just
Yeah,
go
all
over
this
there and
makes
handle
sense.
shit ahead of time. Just make sure that. I'm
By the
okay.
way, all of this is brought
Surprise,
to you tonight by
motherfucker.
Sparkling Ice, the
That's right.
delicious effervescent can of soda water for people who have flappy vaginas and are afraid of fucking.
Don't take his word for it. I've been drinking sparkling ice for 3 years, and my vagina's flappier and brighter and more vibrant than ever.
Doesn't look like a piece of leather pizza from Sbarro's.
Better.
Did it cost you $16?
Stop dipping nuts in your mouth and instead dip some sparkling ice.
Oh my goodness.
Right. Does it work on wizard sleeves too?
Look, Michael's making friends. See,
There's-
what he's like, he's paying attention right now to what they're saying, and he should be listening closer because they're actually talking about the fact that multiple people have disappeared over the last few nights at the Cosmopolitan.
Oh, dude.
He's like, it's not funny anymore now. I'm scared.
Classic horror film where like you just disregard the world around you and you're just focused on your shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Like literally The Last of Us, where the old lady's going, right? And then like he's just like, I really like hot dogs.
We're like sitting here talking to Michael, and the monster like keeps poking his head in the background. It holds up a big white sign that says, "I'm going to kill you tonight." And Michael's just like, "Yeah, guys, like, oh, I love doing stuff." And it's gonna be, yeah. You're worried about the doors locking, dude? I think it's just gonna be in the room when you get there.
Probably.
Just already be there.
There's no.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
No need to check inside the bathroom. No need to check behind the curtain.
Michael's like,
It was the weirdest thing because at first I was like, "Ew, gross," would it? And then I was like, "Oh God, like what the fuck is going on here?"
You're my neighbor.
Yeah,
And it turned to
Yeah.
arousal.
yeah. No, it did not turn. To
That's Boyce's. I'm just going back to
Lipstick all the
Boyce's
way,
film.
he's gonna get back, and it's gonna like take off its cloak, and it's gonna be like 3 sheep on top of each other wearing like stilts.
No, I want you to think of like Buffalo Bill. It'd probably be more like Buffalo Bill, bro.
I'd fuck me.
Would you fuck me? I'd fuck me.
I'd fuck me. It put the lotion in the basket.
That's more of what I want you to imagine in your head is Buffalo Bill.
If
That
somebody
kind of shit.
The
is
tuck.
Was it a skin tote that he was dragging behind him? Jesus Christ.
Dude,
if
it could have
somebody
been a
is
skin
binge
job. Dude, it
watching
could have
this
been a total
show,
skin job. I don't know. Skinwalker. I don't know.
I want you to take a shot every time that Boyce says lotion because it's like once per episode he quotes that fucking movie.
What's up with that? What's up with that, boys? What's up with you and lotion, dude?
Boyce has a lot of weird shit going on.
I'm ashy, bro.
I was about to say, I could literally picture just him taking off the hat that Kangle had after this and just being like,
I feel like Michael probably got to know Boyce like pretty well in episodes 1 through 6, but he really needs to like listen to episode 7 to reveal
don't-
Boyce's true character.
you don't know Boyce until you've seen him drunkenly check that the
Oh.
podcast is fine. And then you do this, like walk to the camera and go,
And then bounce.
and then ghost away through a fucking door that you're like, where'd that door come from? And he's just there.
I'm gone.
Whomst is there?
Oomst. Whomst is this thing in front of me?
Oh my god! Well, we hit 59 minutes, and Michael's glancing around.
It's actually how much. It's how much longer Michael has
His
to
phone
live.
is still alive, man.
I know
I'm
his phone
still
is
alive,
still
dude.
That's crazy, dude. Your 4% got you like 15 minutes of video chatting. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
Your phone's
And
like,
his phone.
I can't give up now.
Well, we'll have you back on, dude.
Bonus episode. Let's see how long he stays.
Hopefully,
if I make it till tomorrow, I'll send you a text if I'm okay, bro.
yeah. I mean, you can if you want. I'll figure out one way or the
You'll
other.
figure
when
it
we're supposed
out.
to go to
Can you take a
Sacramento and you
picture of
don't
him at
show up.
least?
Yeah.
He didn't take a picture. He's been sitting at the table the whole time. When do you expect him to have taken a
tomorrow
picture?
morning, if a guy
Jimmy.
gets up, say, "Can I take your
Yeah,
picture?"
yeah,
No, he
Mike,
takes
Mike,
a picture. I
Just
want
knock
to
on the door. Can I take your picture?
Yeah.
Hey.
After
Jimmy's
he
like, I really want to print this on my photo printer.
I thought Jimmy was gonna hold on and be like,
he has a nice ass, right? Yeah,
Dude,
there you
if
go.
I will charge my battery on the way back to the Cosmo. Okay. Now listen,
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go up to my floor, and I'm gonna have my camera ready. And next week,
"Oh God,
if I
he's
have
starting to
something
die."
for you, I will bring it to the table if I'm still alive.
All right.
Wait. How about you just knock on
I
the
don't know.
door and just run? Just see what happens.
He's gonna like get up to his
leave my
floor and, like,
leave my
peek around the
tripod.
corner, and it's
Leave
not
my
going to see
tripod
him,
set
and he's
up.
going to take a picture, but it's like the flash is on, so it goes, and it's like, like all his fucking teeth and shit come out and starts chasing him down.
At the end of this
have the
video,
GoPro.
it's gonna say "In memory of Michael,"
Ooh.
and it's gonna have "In the arms of the angel" playing.
If you have the GoPro, that would be the way to do it. Just kind of like
I
underhand
can put
it,
it
you know?
right on the floor, just aimed at the door, knock on the door, and then run away.
And run like hell.
All right.
That's,
Please.
that's dangerous.
I
Not
just
if you
see a
run
skin.
fast.
I just see a skin lampshade opening behind it. That's all I see.
I'm sticking with my 3 sheep on stilts theory. I think that's what it is. I think there's just 3 sheep stacked up on stilts, and they were just at like a costume party.
Totally tricked him. What a dope.
Yeah. I think Michael. I think he.
Yeah, he literally died.
The battery's dead. Look
Is
at
that a
that.
hand back there?
He's just really thirsty drinking that Coke.
He's kind of making like the oh shit face, like he sees something out
By the way-
underneath his visor of his hat.
Yeah, he's.
It was
By
at
the way,
this
you
moment
see the
he knew he fucked up.
you see his username right now, right?
He's dead,
dead,
Jim.
Jim.
It's ironic. Oh, it's time
You're
to
not-
take my happy pills. And with that, thank you for listening to Emergency Stop. It's been another horrible night.
Absolutely has.
Yeah, it's
We just had to edit something out.
been the worst. Honestly, we should cut the whole thing out. It's extremely offensive, but
All
here we
right,
are.
take two. Take two.
Take 2. Boyce is like, what? I don't know. Thanks for watching. Go unsubscribe from the Patreon. There's a link down in the description.
Thanks for watching. We're so sorry.
Go listen to the bonus episode if there is one. God knows. And Matt's like, no, I'm going to bed.
No, I'm just sad for us.
Pathetic. I don't know. It is sad. And I don't
What
know.
a
Check under your bed before you go to sleep. What's the suicide?
Stop.
What's the suicide number?
988. 988.
988.
Are we sure it's 988?
Nope.
That's what Google says.
Nope.
Yeah.
We'll add
Thanks
it
for
in.
watching.
Google says help is available for Suicide and Crisis Lifeline 988.
Have fun
You can also SMS it.
going over the falls. Don't bring your turtle so you don't look like a jackass when it survives.
Kill your turtle before you go.